getting another one at Cincinnati. Take questions for Jatorian.
So describe the process by which you start playing inside, what they asked you to do it, and what your feelings were about doing it.
You know, when they first told me, like, Jatorian, you know, if you want to play 3 tech, you know, I'm a team player, so whatever I had to do to help the team win, you know, I had to do it. But me, like, I haven't been playing 3 tech, but I come here to play in. So if I'm going to be playing 3 tech, I want to better my craft. So that's something I had to just lock in on, was try to better my craft at the 3 tech, so I could be able to play it best. So I could be able to play it, you know, play it best I can. So I mean, it wasn't a big deal. You know, it wasn't a big deal. I played it in the past, so you know, I had to just step up, you know, be a leader and just do what I had to do to help the team win, help the team get a win.
How's it gone in terms of your success inside? How are you feeling about it, and how you playing in there?
I mean, like I said, it's not a big deal. Like, with me personally, like, if I'm going any position I'm playing, I'm just gonna try to picture myself making plays at the position. So that's what I try to do. I try to dream about me making plays at the position, and usually it come true. So, you know, I'm a team player. I played position before, so it wasn't a big of a deal for real.
What's kind of the mentality of the locker room at this point after the loss the other day?
You know, we try to put our losses in the rearview mirror. You know, look past it, but also, you know, go back and make corrections off the loss. You know, we just try to, you know, keep our energy high. Even though we lost, just keep a high energy, and just focus on the next game and try to get a W from the next game. Just take one day at a time, basically.
You guys obviously battled Florida close a couple weeks ago, and then couldn't kind of build on that. What's different in how you guys can just try and build on this close loss?
What was the question? Like,
yeah, the back question.
Sure.
How are you guys going to respond? What are you guys going to try and do to respond differently from this one compared to the Florida loss?
You know, it was a Florida loss, Cincy loss. It was a you know, it was a heartbreaking loss. I mean, like I said, a loss is a loss. You know, close or not, to me, a loss is a loss. So, like, you just got to move past it. You can't let that. You can't dwell on it. You can't dwell on a loss. You just got to move past it and just try to focus on the next week and try to make something happen for the next game.
Jatorian, you have a lot of injuries on this team, including Rashad Cheney, who's out for the year. I know coaches and players don't want to make injuries into an excuse.
Right.
Part of football. But you have a lot of them, and a lot of key players. So what's been the effect of kind of having to play without these guys for several weeks?
When you have injuries, basically guys just got to step up. You know, guys on the team got to step up. You know, it's a great opportunity for the younger guys or whoever hasn't been playing. So, you know, they just got to take on the opportunity. The people who hasn't been playing, they got to, if they need to come in and fill in the spot, they just got to take the opportunity to be able to play. So, I mean, I know we got a lot of injuries and stuff, but, you know, like, we try not to, you know, if you get injury and, like, you hurt and injured, that's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can play when you're hurt, but if you're injured, then, you know, you can't play, so somebody else got to step up and take it on the road.
Through 6 games this season, you guys have tied your sack total from a year ago as a team, 10 away from tying tackles for loss from last year. I know that you were at Mizzou last year, but just, you know, have you gotten the vibe from some of the returning guys that they feel significant improvement from, you know, last year to this year in terms of those numbers?
You know, I talk about the guys from last year, but I'm a new guy as well, so, like, I'm not a new guy no more, but I don't really focus on last year, you know, but, like, hearing from my D-line brothers, they have been talking about, like, it's a whole new D-line, like, it's the best D-line, like South Florida probably ever had. So, you know, like, they feel like it's the most best D-line that we had, but, you know, we just got to just finish, get the job done, basically.
And a guy that, you know, I think he picked up another sack last week against Cincy, if I remember.
You're talking about
yeah.
Jason Vaughn?
Vaughn, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 2 on the year so far. He's been kind of one of those guys that have flown under the radar. Just what have you seen from him at the end spot?
When I look at Vaughn, he's a vet. You know what I'm saying? He's not a young pup. He's not a young guy. He's a vet. So he know what it takes to be the man, be the guy. He know what it is to get the plays done, get the job done. So, I mean, I expect him to have those sacks. I expect that, to be honest.
Jatorian, your first home game in more than a month too. You're not having to fly off somewhere or drive across the state.
Right.
To be uprooted to get away from the storm. Is that a big deal? You guys are here?
No, it's a big deal, man. It's nice to be back home. Hopefully we'll get to stay home this Saturday, but you know, it's a big deal, and I heard it's homecoming this Saturday, so that's even bigger too. So you know, we just want to get the job done, get a W. We're playing against Tulane, right? Yeah, Tulane. They're a pretty good team or whatnot, but you know, we just need to get the job done. Basically, you know, it's a big home game. It's a homecoming. A lot of fans probably going to be there, but you know, if we can get this W, then everything come out in our favor.
So with the timing of this, you know, you nearly beat Cincinnati, which is a very difficult thing to do. Now you have Tulane, and then you have an off week. So if you can have some success, theoretically, start healing some people up and really get locked in for the second week. So how big is it to just have that one push and get this one and then get a little break?
I mean, I feel like, you know, when we come out and beat Tulane, it's gonna set the bar for us. Then we go in for an off week, get guys rest up, you know, run a couple plays, you know, whatever we have to do. But I feel like, you know, once we beat Tulane, it's gonna set a bar for us going into the bye week.
You mentioned some corrections that you want to see. What are some of those that you want to see this week?
Some corrections. Some corrections for the team. I just want to get the job done. I mean, we got a whole lot of corrections to work on. I'm not finna point them out and stuff, but I feel like we got the team. We got some good players on the team, and I feel like we're capable of winning. And I just want to get the job done and win games.
As you you know, look at your film study for Tulane this week, another good quarterback, you know, some good receivers. What do you see from the Green Wave on tape so far?
What I see from Tulane, they are a pretty good disciplined team, and I feel like we need to be disciplined as well to come out and beat them. They got some great guys, good running backs. They got some disciplined O-linemen. I just look at the offense. I don't know what the defense look like, but
right.
I just look at the offense. So, I mean, they're a pretty good disciplined team. So, we just need to come out, play hard, start fast, and you know, just do what we need to do our job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.